some trick of the prosecutors. You were screaming that Claudia got what she deserved.
Johnny purposely baited me, Christina, and when somebody baits me... I can't believe you're making excuses for yourself.
Okay, what I said was... What you said was real.
And no, it was real. And I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. But Michael got shot.
You hated her, Dad, and that's why you abused her.
I never abused her, honey.
Don't lie to me.
Okay, you gotta listen to me right now, okay? We fought a lot, and she gave as good as she got. But I never hit Claudia. I never hit any woman.
I don't believe you. I believe Johnny.
Okay, really? You don't believe your dad? Okay. Ask anybody who knows me. I said to myself when I was a little boy that I would never hit a woman, and I've kept that promise.
I know how Claudia felt. Maybe not on the night that she died, but all those other nights that you screamed at her, and I know what it feels like when someone grabs you and hurts you. And tells you that it's all your fault. And that's what you did to Claudia, and it makes me sick.
Want to check in? Can't say I blame you.
I wish. Fake fluffy robes and this room service, all by myself.
How you doing? You okay?
Not really. I was hoping you might have a minute.
Absolutely. What's up?
It's kind of personal.
Okay. Let's have a seat on the couch. All right, what's going on?
There's really no easy way to say this, so I'm just gonna ask you straight up. When you were with my dad, did he ever beat you?
Then I'm surprised you're asking. Diane told me yesterday was pretty crazy in court.
Dad went off again. At least it was on Johnny and not some defenseless woman.
Your dad didn't know that you were there.
See, I don't understand. Why is that an excuse? If Dad only acts normal when he knows his kids are around, then it's still an act, right? The angry, yelling guy is still inside waiting to get out. I don't even know why I'm so bothered by it. I mean, it's not like I've never seen my dad lose control before.
I can understand why this is confusing. And scary.
Dad was awful to Claudia the night she died. But I mean, I guess if you can twist your brain around, you can sort of justify it. I mean, she did get Michael shot. I'm not saying she deserved to die, but he just found out, so of course he'd be furious. But you're different. I mean, Dad married you a bunch of times because he loved you. But if he also abused you, too, then it would be a lot harder to justify the way he treated Claudia.
Sonny and I had a crazy, volatile relationship. We loved hard and we fought hard. Sonny was emotionally and sometimes verbally abusive, but so was I. I want to get one thing off the table, and that's if there's anything you take away from my involvement with Sonny, it's what to avoid in a relationship. I mean, not that I regret being with Sonny, I don't, because a lot of good came from us. But I didn't know how to be healthy when we got together. I mean, I was angry, I was needy, I was insecure. I thought that negative attention was better than no attention at all, and I'm grateful every day that that's not my mindset anymore. So are we clear on that?
Yes.
Okay. Christina, Sonny didn't know any more or better than me how to be in a functional relationship. We would push each other's buttons till one of us exploded. And then it was on. I mean, we were yelling, screaming, throwing things at each other, calling each other names. And I gave as good as I got. I mean, I would provoke just to get a reaction. That was my sickness. But with all that, not once did Sonny raise a hand to me. And yes, his temper can be fearsome. And I'm sorry that you had to see that. But what you saw in court were two men having a confrontation, and from what I understand, instigated by the prosecutor.
But what about Claudia? I mean, Dad was brutal to her that night.
Your father had just found out that Claudia cost Michael a year of his life. She lied to him every day they were married. Did you see your father hit her?
No.
No. Sonny's not perfect, Christina. But he's not a batterer. He doesn't have it in him.
I hope I didn't take you away from anything.
No. But I'm curious. Did you want to see me because you're my brother or because you're a cop?
You know, sometimes it's hard for me to make the separation, but right now, as your brother, I'm just disgusted by what happened to you, and I want to make sure I can do anything to help you. As a cop, I want to make sure the jerk who did this doesn't get away with it and has to pay for it.
I'm good with how it worked out. It's what I wanted. The charges against Ethan have been dropped and it's over.
Don't be so sure of that.
What do you mean?
Look, I've worked a lot of domestic violence cases, and it's like a pattern of escalation. Without any intervention, I mean, your abuser is going to abuse you again. Only it'll be worse. Whether it happens to you or someone else.
To worry about Ethan hitting me again. He's really sorry. Horrified, actually. I don't even think he'll get in another fight with a guy.
You seem convinced.
People do things that they regret afterwards. Don't you believe that people can learn from their mistakes and never do it again?
Yeah, sure, in a perfect world, but this is anything but.
Do you think Dad's sincerely sorry for shooting you?
You know, I don't know what to believe about that.
You don't really like him, do you?
What makes you say that?
It's like a veil goes down over your eyes when anyone mentions Dad. I can relate. Mostly, I hate him.
But he's your father, so you can't help but wanting to love him.
That's it, exactly.
Hey, talking to a cop?
He's my brother.
This is about the beating?
Why, you know something about it?
Said that when the charges were dropped, everybody would stop harassing you.
No one's harassing me.
It takes a while to get over something like what Christina went through. Scars are a lot deeper than what you can see on the surface.
No, I know. It just doesn't really help if the cops keep bringing it up.
And we already established I'm not just a cop, I'm her brother. And I'm going to do everything within my power to make sure she never goes through what she's going through right now, ever again. So I'm going to get the facts straight. But you can help me, Kiefer. I mean, you're a boyfriend. You were around, right?
No, I was at a party.
Oh. But Christina was supposed to be with you. Well, that sounds like as good a place as any to start.
First in court yesterday did catastrophic damage.
Claire got Johnny to bait me.
And you played right into her hands.
Diane, what's the plan for damage control?
I'm a lawyer, Jason. I'm not a magician. He showed the jury exactly how much he hates Claudia, wanted to see her dead.
Claudia got Michael shot. How many
Claudia's
times I gotta say
Please,
this?
no, she's not on
50?
trial here. You are. If things keep going the way they're going, Claire's gonna make a case for premeditated murder, and that is a life sentence, Sonny.
Go to some party with a couple Harvard guys.
Kiefer's going to Harvard in the fall. He's
Yeah.
going to be a lawyer.
I told her how important it was to make a good impression.
But Christina never made it to the party.
No.
Kay canceled last minute. She lied to me because of Ethan. Look what happened.
Well, it doesn't mean she deserved to get attacked.
No, I never said she did. It's just, you know, if Ethan hadn't sent the wrong signals and messed up her thinking, Kay never would have ditched me to be with him.
Kiefer's right.
No, he's not.
Look, Kay got the charges dropped so she could forget about what happened. You know, we both just want to go back to the way things were. Right? Mm-hmm. I'll call you later. See you, officer.
Yeah. Hey, you remember that conversation we had outside back before we knew we were brother and sister? For some reason, you felt comfortable enough to talk to me.
You were nice.
You were talking about guys that use girls for sex. You were talking about Kiefer.